I mean,
Miya Ponsetto approached 14-year-old Keon Harold Jr. at a New York City hotel last month, accusing him of stealing her phone. His father, jazz musician Keon Harold, recorded the encounter and accused Ponsetto of racial profiling.
We have you see two black people?
No, I'm not letting him walk away with my phone.
Now, the video shows Ponsetto trying to stop the teenager from leaving the hotel lobby and then rushing toward them. Hotel surveillance video shows the 22-year-old woman tackling Keon Jr. Now, he never had the phone. It turned up several minutes later at the hotel. New York City detectives went to California yesterday to coordinate Ponsetto's arrest in connection with the confrontation. She was contacted at a traffic stop in Ventura County near Los Angeles. Officials say that police had to pull her out of the car when she refused to get out. Miya, help me understand. What made you think that Keon had your phone? That's why I'm confused. Why did you think he had it?
I was approaching the people that had been exiting the hotel because in my mind, anybody exiting is probably the one that might be the one that is trying to steal my phone. I admit, yes, I could have approached the situation differently or maybe not yelled at him like that and made him feel, you know, maybe some sort of inferior way.
Maybe not tackled him and infringe on his personal space.
But I was the only one you tackled. You didn't tackle everybody that was going out.
Making him feel as if I was like hurting his feelings because that's not my intention. I consider myself to be super sweet. I really never ever meant for it to like hurt him or his father either.
Are you saying that you were stopping everybody in the lobby asking them about your phone? Is that what you're saying?
Not everyone, just the people that in the meantime while the hotel manager was.
Just the Negroes. Just say it. It's fine. Just the Negroes. I couldn't imagine losing my phone and thinking I have the right to stop people who are leaving a hotel that I happen to be staying in based off of any criteria. I'm going to search you.
She tackled him. What the f*** you mean?
No, but even if
she didn't go, I'm going to search you.
No. But even if you just wanted to search me, who are you? If you got something stolen, call the cops. You don't get to stop people. I don't care if you lost $1 million. You don't get to infringe on people's personal space. It's not a complicated process.
How would you feel if you were alone in New York and, you know, you're going to spend time with your family during the holidays and you lose the one thing that gets stolen from you that has all of the access to the only way that you're able to get back home?
You don't have access to social media? You got a laptop or a computer or someone else who just uses it?
No, it's the phone, Abba. It's all in the phone.
This girl's making excuses. Like, listen.
There's no
this is what I'm saying. If you fucked up, just get up there and say, I'm sorry, I messed up, and I really had a huge lapse in judgment. All this talking, all this jibber-jabber that you're doing is making you look worse.
Oh, but Abba, wait. There's more.
What do you think when you look at that video? You're standing there in your leggings and your flip-flops, and it looks like you're just going nuts, for lack of a better word.
No, I'm not letting him walk away with my phone.
I don't feel that is who I am as a person. I don't feel like this one mistake does define me, but I do sincerely from the bottom of my heart apologize that if I made the son feel as if I assaulted him or if I hurt his feelings or the father's feelings.
If he feels like you assaulted him, boo, you assaulted him. It's not a feeling. You're not Black Eyed Peas. You ran at him, you yelled at him, you tackled him. That's a fact. Beyond feelings. But anyways.
The video seems to show that you physically attacked this young boy. You do see that too, right?
But at the end of the day, the dad did end up like slamming me to the ground and pulling my hair and throwing me and dragging me across the ground. So I will say that.
Yeah, but I think, you know, the video we saw, it looked like you had just attacked his son.
Yeah, the footage shows me attacking his son. Attacking him how? Yelling at him? Yes. Okay, I apologize. Can we move on?
Boo, if someone jumped on my son, I'd punch you in the face.
C'est dead, c'est fini là.
What is you talking about? This may be one of the most blatant forms of like zero accountability I've ever seen. This is wild. The video shows you attacking his son. Yeah, but the video shows him grabbing me by the hair and then tossing me to the ground after you attacked his son.
But wait, Abba, there's more.
I know you're saying I don't need to, I just want to apologize, but I do think that there should be some context to your actions that day.
Okay, so basically, I'm I'm a 22-year-old girl. Racism how is one girl accusing a guy about a phone a crime? Where is the context in that?
Mia,
what is the deeper
Mia,
story
it's
here?
not. That's not the problem. You have to at least understand your actions that day. You seem to have attacked this little boy, this young boy, this teenager. You seem to have attacked this teenager about the phone, and then it turned out he didn't even have your phone. That's the thing. I mean, you're saying, look, I'm 22 years old. You're 22 years old, but you are old enough to know better. So I will say you're 22. I get it.
Enough. The hotel did have my phone.
I mean,
Who the?
I've shat on Gayle myself,
You shat on Gayle.
but I would never think of talking to her.
Nous descendons.
Okay, Gayle, enough.
Enough.
The amount of entitlement that you have to walk through life.
Nous descend pantalet nous.
Yo, you know what though?
Nous chita nous pour Gayle la copra. We did that. We did both of them.
I feel bad for her, man. She got to walk through life with that kind of lack of self-awareness, man. That's her problem. She got to live with that. It's one thing to do what you did, blah, blah, blah. It's another thing to seemingly not be aware of how you're being perceived or how you're coming across to others, how rude, all that stuff. When you lack that skill, I'm telling you, you will suffer so much in life. And that is going to be her lived experience. So I feel bad for her in that regards, but beyond that, that was some garbage stuff. You violated another person's space, and you know, you can say I'm a 22-year female. See, they always love to do that. Every time they get physically doing all this stuff, they're like, "Oh, well, I'm a girl." So
Yeah, I see you trying to explain yourself, and you make me actually enjoy the other Karens that we've seen in the past saying they're sorry. I've never meant to. I didn't know that. You actually surpassed them with your lack of accountability. You went over the top. Woo! Trophy, boo-boo. That's a trophy right there. You made them look good. Wow. How is that possible? Yo, you was wrong. You can't even accept the fact that you were wrong. You can't even say that you assaulted him because you know it don't look good, but that's what you did. And then you go ahead and you say, oh, you know what? It's not me. I'm a sweet person. No, you're not. Twice we've seen that you're not. In that video, you're a garbage human being. In that interview, you're a garbage human being. So, you're a garbage human being.
I mean, listen, I'm not gonna put a referendum on her person. I'm not gonna say she's a garbage person or
I did.
whatever. It's fine. It's your entitlement. I just disagree with it, but whatever.
No. Why do you disagree with it?
I just don't like the idea of just putting a referendum on people based off of two instances. That's it.
Okay. I understand.
You know what I mean? That's it. You can acknowledge that people did wrong. I've just learned not to use the word garbage when it refers to people. I think people can do terrible things. I think people do garbage things. I just don't like the idea of referring to people as garbage. Whether it's
you know what?
Trash, whether it's whatever, I just don't like it.
I agree.
But, you know, moving past that.
That's what you're saying.
Think about what effect it has on the young man. You know, to see other people be able to walk out of the hotel, then he starts coming forward, and the first thing you do is accuse him, and then you tackle him in front of his spouse, just violating his sense of safety while everyone kind of looks onward. And it took a while before police got involved, and thankfully they did, like weeks later or whatever. But at the time, he felt like this is supposed to happen, and they probably had a conversation about this. So it affects the psyche of the person involved too. And man, when you're accused of something you don't do, it makes you angry.
Absolutely.
It makes you super angry.
You're powerless.
And you seed things in other people that later on bear fruit to bad things if they don't, cut the roots off. You know, it's like weeds. You know, you could cut weeds all you want, but if you don't get that at its roots, then weeds will grow back. So
that dandelion's going to be like, what's up, nigga?
Yeah. I got a garden, so I had to see those weeds. I was like, God damn, these are hard to pull out, nigga. Right? So it's just one of those unfortunate things that, you know, it has longer effects. These are not just instantaneous things that we enjoy in a video for 2 minutes. That's why it always makes me uncomfortable when I watch a video of like two moms fighting in front of kids and someone gets knocked out. Like, people watch those and I feel terrible because I'm like, imagine the psychological impact of a child watching his mom get beaten up by somebody else. Like, it's just terrible. And I think people don't always think about the long-term ramifications to individuals involved in these kind of things, whether it's her or him or the father or the people people looking on, and I hope she does her time. She assaulted somebody, right? She put her hands on somebody. She tackled them without any justification. She needs to go to jail. That's how I feel. So, I better not see both them Jean's brothers show up or none of that bullshit. No forgiveness for girls crying on the stand. All right? They're grown adults. I don't want you to view them as women. I want you to view them as men. I want you to view them as adults and judge them equally under the law. That's all I ask.
Actually, you made me think, and I think you're right. You're right that I was wrong to deem her as garbage human being. I will say that much. But this is what I would say. If I look back at the video and see how fast you want to move on, that's your privilege. That boy's never going to be able to move on as fast as you want to move on. Never.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I probably used that term on people before in the past, and it's very easy to be super volatile with language like that.
It is.
But I think with time, I try to just cool it down, and I think that's just the main reason why I disagree on that. But,
No, I agree.
hey,
And you know what? I was wrong with that.
Yeah.
But thank you very much for holding me accountable.
I was just stating my.
Hey, no, I know, but still, you know what I mean? That's how we have conversation. We're able to grow.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
But
If
it would have also been fine if you'd be like, I still think she's a garbage.
Yeah, I understand what you're
You know
saying,
what I'm saying?
but if you bring valid, it's this. If I say some shit, you bring some valid points, I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna be able to think about it. It's like, oh, you know what? I may have. And I agree. It's a valid point that you brought. So I could say that, yeah. Oh, you know what? I have to watch out for that because it's easy to deem someone a garbage human being off of, because we've all sinned and did some bad shit and some trash shit. We've all did that. So I'm going to take that back.
Yeah.
But if I had to say one last thing, would be what I said.
Yeah, fair. Well, that's it for today's video. Tell us what you guys think in the comments below. We want to hear your thoughts. That's it.
Mira como toma, mi morena.